Hello, hello, hello. Mm-mm-mm. He is on another level already. Hi, Laveda. Hi, Sue. Good morning, Brioni. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Mac. Hi, Cheryl. Hello, Miss Linda. Hi, Lori. How are you? Hi, Trees. Hello, Mary Sharkey. He's on another level and he's back. He's back. Does it go that way? I know, Troy. I'm going to take you today to the Five Below. So that way we can get you one before we get brother. It's not going to fit, but he's opening Amazon as usual. Who's following you? Where have you been today, Matt? Who's following you? How was y'all's weekend? I'm not ready for it to be Monday, but I think I say that every Monday. Look at this line in my face. It will not go away. I woke up with this line in my face and it will not go away. You would think that I just had the pillow stuffed to my face all morning and afternoon because it will not go away. Maybe I should drink water. I don't like water. Anyways, how was y'all's weekend? Did you do anything? Hi, Roxanne. Did you guys do anything this weekend? It was hotter than hot, man. Hi, Helen. It is. How's the weather in the UK, Helen? Is it hot like it is here? It's awful. Sheila, how's your weather? Can't stand it. I'm ready for fall, but we won't get fall until doggone November, December. Oh, Mary Sharkey's following you. Hi, Jeanette. Also, so you guys know, I don't know what it is, because I didn't have any problems. Hi, Wendy Martin. I wasn't having any problems, and now all of a sudden, it's just bananas to me. So when I got off of here, hi, Sandy Hinkleman. When I got off of here, I did get a response from Redesign because remember, all of the molds that I got, that some were mine, some were not mine. Anyways, I get a response and they said that they are shipping me the other one that I'm waiting for, the Regal Flourish, and they're sending me the bright baubles, so the one Mary Sharkey wants. However, the timeless ties, the little ribbons, they're out of stock, so they're just crediting my account. They weren't out of stock when I ordered them. That's not my fault. I'm so aggravated. So anyways, I promised somebody one. And this is specifically why, and I know there's some people that are comfortable doing it, that they're like, oh, I put the order in, so I'll put it on my website. I am scared to death to do that for this specific reason. Because if I sell one and then it gets lost or damaged or something else, then what am I going to do? Well, I told somebody that as soon as it got here that I would put an order in for them. And anyways, when I got that message, I started freaking out because I don't think I even read it until Sunday, I think it was. Anyways, so I messaged a friend. I seen that a friend had it on Etsy, so I messaged her and I was like, can I at least have one, please? So she's going to send me two because I don't even have one now. So, because I would rather give mine to y'all if I told you guys that I was going to give I was going to give one to you. So I don't even have one now. So I have one coming for the person that I said that I would have one for. And then I have one for myself because I still have those ornaments right there that I want to finish. I'm so flippin' irritated. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Chris. How are you? How was your weekend? Hi, Joanne. Yeah, it scares me because just like this, what if they counted wrong, or what if the package gets lost, because you know how many times that has happened to me, and then I've already sold a handful of them, and then now I'm like, oh gosh, because I mean of course I would refund it. That's not the issue. I feel horrible, so on refunding it is not the problem. It's the fact that somebody's wanting something that I am apparently supposed to have, and then I don't have it. So anyways, it's hot there, 70 degrees. Oh, that's not bad though. I know you guys don't have AC, but 73, I would take 73, Helen. I would still take 73. That's comfortable, nice weather for me. We have about 2 weeks of good weather. Hope the rain doesn't last too long for you. Real quick, what kind of phone does Troy have? He has a Samsung. Love you too. Where did you get that cup? You guys can't see him smiling. How did you reach that cup? Don't side-eye me. How did you reach that cup, little man? Oh, God. I don't even want to know. It's on a high shelf, just so you know. He has a Samsung Galaxy S21. Just the regular S21, not the like plus or whatever. I know you keep smiling at me, so that means that you have something propped up against that cabinet over there. Little turkey lips. Chicago's in the 70s. Oh, it's going to get down to the 60s tonight. Happy dance, right? I wish, you guys. Oh my gosh, the AC has not stopped here. Hi, Carol Frost. All right, so it's so funny because Yvette asked me this morning. She goes, "Do you have any pictures of your finished projects?" And I was like, "I didn't finish anything last week." I guess I did. I finished the bird silver tray, but I was like, I have ornaments that I haven't finished. I have the apothecary box that I haven't finished. Oh, here it is. I was like, where's the box? So anyway, as you can see, I didn't paint over here, so whatever. We're going to have to paint that together, but I'm excited because other than the painting today, we should be able to start putting all the bits and bobs and goodies. Oh, and then hi, Regine, 67. Why does it always have to be hotter than Hades here? It's just bananas, man. So you guys, I have this right here at the edge of my desk, and Troy is famous for knocking it back off of my desk because the wall is a few feet, right? So I don't butt up against that wall right there. And he's famous for knocking this back. Oh no, so I have to knock it back. All of the precision Q-tips went flying. All of the rubber bands, because Prima loves them some rubber bands, went flying. All the daubers, oh, I was like, you know what? It is so a Monday. I'm over Monday already. There we are. Now we're talking. Mary Sharkey, you feel my pain. Hi, Teresa Cherry. Okay, let's get my desk on this screen. Look I knocked that thing off. I pushed my box light all the way back to the Never Land. My screens are all kind of combobulated. Hold on. I wonder it wasn't so bright in my eyes. Now it's bright. Okay, this is my desk on the screen. If I can find the mouse. Oh, and then obviously I don't know how to work my computer anymore. Don't forget, I'm on Creative Hour this Saturday as the creative. And Megan's hosting me. So I've got to figure out what I'm doing on Saturday. Probably not a good idea for me to decide what I'm doing 30 minutes before I go up to get in the shower. I'm thinking that's probably not a good idea this time. Just love how you make me laugh within minutes. Thanks, Sue. Hi, Lori. How are you? All right. Let's get the easy stuff done first. Of course, I have a white shirt on. It's one of my favorite shirts. It says, if you see me talking to myself, move along. We're having a team meeting. Move along. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. All right, let's get a brusha. Wait, am I comfortable with how much varnish is in there, or should we do one more layer? This is black, y'all. I'm scared. Don't be scared, but I'm scared. Let me put one more. All right, we're gonna do one more. Just, for good measure. I think there's 3 in there already, but I'm going in there with black, and I'm nervous. I'm nervous. So what did we do this weekend? Oh, I know. Nothing. I had 7 billion cajillion orders to pack because you guys are amazing. But because of the release, the Decoupage, we had a bunch of orders to pack. So, and of course, on top of that, a bunch of laundry. But it was pretty cool. Yesterday, Nick comes down the stairs because I went upstairs to do something, I don't know, right before I started packing orders yesterday. It took me 7 hours, by the way. I went upstairs to get something, and I was like, do you want to come help me pack orders? And he was like, oh, yeah, that, What's up, Ashley? How was your weekend? Blow drying my hair while watching you. Hit my mouth with a blow dryer. Now lip bleeding. Tooth hurts. Oh, goodness gracious. You must be vicious with that blow dryer. I can't wait to call my grumple turkey lips. Oh, I always call them turkey lips. Troy, I always call them turkey lips. 7 hours. Yes, 7 hours. That's how amazing you guys are with all your orders. It took me 7 hours. I don't know that my mail lady appreciated it, or the UPS man is going to appreciate that too much. He'll probably walk up with the dolly again, but it's okay. Yes, I do have the Prima Nativity mold, Roxanne. I still have them. Yep. Also, you guys know it takes me longer to pack orders because I just don't throw the stuff in the box. We've got to do all the extra, which I don't mind. I mean, I guess I could be basic and just throw everything in the box and be like, here you go. But I don't like that. I like that part of our, thing is to make it a little special. I don't know. Exactly. Job security. All right, so now let's get a little bit of black and do a little bit of brusha. Where did I put the black? Oh, okay. See, but I'm going to take the little crusty dusties out because I do have a white shirt on, and I know this black always tries to play me. You watch. I'm going to take my phone out and put it on the dock. You watch. He'll come because he always comes. As soon as I take it out from under my lap. You can't wait to get your order. I still laugh every time I think about the very first time I noticed that it was you, or the very first time you ordered, I believe, is it your husband? So I was like, oh, we have a new gentleman ordering from us. So I try not to do too much frilly stuff because, I don't think that every man appreciates, frilly stuff. And it didn't even dawn on me the last name. And then one time, the next time you ordered, you changed the ship to your name. And I was like, oh my gosh, Valerie was probably like, Terry, you bozo. was like, thanks, Richard. Hi, Cindy Truitt. How are you? How are you feeling? Oh, thanks, Sheila. I know, Sue. Hi, Miss Kathy. Hi, Patricia. I'm actually just waiting just a second because even though it's fast drying, you know, I don't want to push my luck and start going willy-nilly in here. And I mean, I'm going to try my best not to paint the rice paper, but, you know, I got to get these corners, so chances are I'm going to. And I will get more than likely, we will get the CC Restyled Black Glaze. There was some things that I did not want to pull out because I was on the Decoupage on Thursday and Friday. And obviously, out of respect for the company, I'm not going to start pulling out all kind of products that are not relevant to the company. But we will use the CC Restyled Black Glaze. I love that stuff on top of, you know, anything black. Because if you notice, like, anytime you leave something black without any kind of top coat or anything, you see all the scuffs and all of that stuff. So even before you get to it and varnish it, more than likely you're going to have some, like, little dings and scuff marks just from your brush or, you know, it rubbing on your table or what have you. So Terry, even if a guy is ordering, send the pretties, he can give them to stuff. Well, I mean, I send this stuff. I send our stuff, but I'm not like sending butterflies and flowers and, you know, I might send like something more universal. I mean, the inspirational stuff, I will always send because that's just kind of like our branding of stuff. So, but if I have like the extras like to craft with or something like that, I don't think they want like, pink flowers but I don't know. I guess it's all relative. It just depends. All right, I can get pretty close in there with the edge of the brush, but I'm going to have to get in there with my crooked brush. We haven't pulled out my crooked brush in a while. So I'll have to get in there with the crooked brush and get real close to that paper. It is also in my husband's name. Also, I use PayPal on the account in my husband's name. He just laughs when you cry. The first one was totally addressed to him. Like, it was like, thank you, Richard, from Troy and Terry, and da-da-da, and I was just like, oh, cool, we have somebody new or, a new crafty friend or whatever, and it didn't even dawn on me, the last name. But then again, Kay, her name is, on her stuff, it's Deborah, not Kay. So for the longest time, again, the last name didn't dawn on me, and I was like, thank you, Deborah, being all formal with her, and then finally I realized it was Kay, and I'm like, Kay? Gosh darn it. But then also when we're packing so many orders, I recognize a lot of them, but there are some times where something will throw me off where I'm just not sure. Thank you for the Happy Mail. I got it today. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, that's true, Sue. Hi, Tina. My husband likes butterflies and flowers. We need another event for your shop. I think so, too. I need to get with Lisa because since our 1 year is coming up, and I said that in a way that didn't sound very nice. I want to get with Lisa because if you guys remember, she was sick the last time and she did all that hard work. Y'all, everything that you guys seen that had to do with my event, Lisa did that. I didn't do anything. So all the reels, all the little everything, all the save the dates, she did all of that. And it broke my heart that she wasn't even able to participate that day because she was sick. And then on top of that, she ended up being sick for a good while. Like, it was just one of those things that just kept hanging around, and there was something else. So I want to get with her and see, like, maybe I could it doesn't have to be like a big thing, but, you know, my crafty friends, see if we can do something fun. Because it'll be 1 year on, oh, that's the first time I actually did it. It'll be 1 year on September 12th. Lisa is a rock star. When she was telling me, like, oh, can you send me this so I can do that, and I'll make videos of this and send me product pictures, and I was like, Lisa, she's busy, y'all. She's got, you know, she's got her boys. I know one of them's older, but, you know, the other one's he's younger. She's, you know, nurse. Like, she's busy, y'all. And it's like, Lisa, that is so much work. And nope, she did it. Out of the kindness of her heart. All right. I know this is oh so exciting, but I got so sidetracked. Golly. You again? I'm done with you. I am so done with you. Did you pour the whole cup in? Did you pour the whole Minute Maid in that? Oh, you little turkey lips. Troy James. I know. See, I told you guys. What was it? 5 minutes and he's here? Troy, is Mama going to go in the kitchen and there's going to be stuff everywhere? Where'd you get that? How'd you get that straw? How'd you get the paper off of the straw? And did you throw the paper on the ground? Anyways, I got sidetracked again. So yesterday, as I was packing all of the orders, and I asked Nick if he wanted to help me pack, and he gave me his whatever excuse that he was something or another. He came down and he goes, so you don't have to cook tonight. Do you want me to order some pizza? And I'm like, yes, that would be amazing. And he goes, okay. He goes, I'll order pizza so you don't have to cook. Because I had chicken out and whatever else I had taken out of the freezer. So then, anyways, the pizza came. And I was in the middle, almost done packing an order. And so then I walk over there, and he ordered Troy cheese pizza, and he was cutting the crust off of the pizza for Troy and cutting them in little squares. And I was like, you know what? I said, I don't think you guys realize like how much stuff like that is so helpful to me. And just thank you so very much. Like, I was so grateful, y'all. Because I don't, you know, us mamas and stuff, right? We do everything, right? We cook, clean, and everything in between, unfortunately. And whenever someone just does something without you having to ask, I was just like, oh, I don't have to worry about dinner. Troy's got ranch all over his face, and he's happy with his cheese pizza. Just thank you. I was like, just thank you. I always get off topic. You see how that took me. I think I started telling you guys that story when I started painting. Because I've always been, I don't know if any of you are like this, but if I've got to ask somebody to help me, I might as well just do it myself. I've always been that way. But if I've got to ask somebody to help me do something, I don't ask. I just do it myself. Like, it's going to take me longer to explain to you what I need and if you're doing it, I can do it before I get all of those words out of my mouth. So I don't ask. Because I started packing orders at noon yesterday and didn't finish until like 6:50. I know it was 10 to 7. So had I had to stop and make dinner and then, get Troy fed, because, Troy won't sit and eat, y'all. He's got his, attention span is of like one bite and then he's off. He won't. So I actually have to sit and feed him. And I don't mean it, but you know what I mean. I have to sit and have him stay there so he'll eat. Otherwise, he won't eat. He'll run around and eat pudding all day if he could. All right. So I'm going to get my Cricut brush and we're going to get in there and go tight into those little corners and then we'll be good. It really is, Tina. And I don't even think that they think about those things, right? Because we're always doing for them. So it's just always done. It's not something that they really think about that has to be done. Like the laundry's always done. They always have clothes for work. They have food. The house is clean. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, you guys know I love my Cricut brush. Seriously, Laveda, like, when he did that, I was just like, I was literally like oh, thank you. And he just looked at me like, you're welcome. I was like, they don't get it. They don't understand how big of a deal that is. But yeah. All right. So the Cricut brush is, mirrored just like your finger, basically. It gives you that hook so that you can get into tight spaces. But I can actually get down there a little bit further because the brush isn't that big. And like, don't get me wrong, like Trevor will do things like that every now and again. Like the last time that, remember the new lady, Troy's new social worker that came? Trev just went into Troy's room and he like went to town in there. He was cleaning away and got everything all organized, and I didn't ask him to do that, and I was just like, oh my gosh. Although when she did come, Troy had all his phone cases back on the floor again. I was like, your brother would be so disappointed. He organized all your phone cases and you just threw them all out on the floor again. Okay. And then I gotta turn my hot glue gun on so we can start basically just putting all the things in here. Oh, actually, I will get CC's glaze out really quickly. That one is just white back, though. It's nothing. Oh, I could have got closer to that edge. Oh, well. Sorry, I know. You guys can't see, but I'm sure you guys are all chomping at the bit because you want to see the black go down. Any plans for the week? So also, besides this weekend, me being on Creative Hour, next, so not this Saturday, but the Saturday following will be Decoupage Queen's 5th birthday. And so it will be a day long, these 7 hours, well, I guess 8 hours in total, like from, the last one is at 7 o'clock Eastern. So it'll be a day of crafting and prizes. It's going to be a mystery box event. Put together a mystery box event. There'll be some special things going on that y'all will be very surprised about. Some of you OG DQ followers will be super excited. All right. So, what do I see in the camera over there? Why do I? Oh, it's the paper. All right, I'm not gonna stress off of it, because by the time we have stuff in there, and then the CC glaze will take care of the rest. Hi, Miss Connie. Your patience always amazes me. You mean about like stuff like that? Hi, Trish. Hi, Tanya. All right, let me get the CC Restyle glaze. You guys have seen me use this a bunch of times. I love this stuff on the black, so you can use it. It's just like it says, it's a glaze. Let me get one of Trevor's old shirts that he gave me over here, because we will literally... Now, he says these are old, y'all, but I swear to you, he mixes up the brand new ones and the old ones. I don't know. Whatever. So I'm just going to cut a strip of this off. I would use the one that I get from the Dollar Tree, but it's a lot thinner, and the glaze is going to kind of seep through it, and I don't want it all over my hands, so I'm just going to cut a square rectangle. I do know my shapes. I guess that's a rectangle. All right, let's put these in the water. And then I don't want that kind of a brush. It's going to dye it. Okay, I don't know how long the hair is going to last down, but I have my clip here. This is why this is one of those days where I wish Troy would bring me my hat. Okay, so you see it's jet black. And I do have it in the store. It's the Filter Noir. I love it. So it gives that the glaze, and then it's all the scuff marks and stuff that you normally would see on black matte. It takes care of that. So you can just leave it like this, or you can wipe it back, which I usually will wipe it back anyways to wipe that top layer off. And I'll be careful over here on the edge. So I don't know if you can even, yeah. I don't know if you guys, oh, there you go. You can tell the difference on how it's really dull right here and up here now. It just has like that. It just gives it that finished. And I know I am bound to get it on my shirt. I wish you guys were able to tell a little better, but in person, it makes a big difference. And like I said before, I will paint the bottom black, and I will paint the back as well, and then I'll do the glaze on it. Just because these areas are a little bit smaller, I don't want to. Okay. I usually walk away from a project for a few days. What do you do when you get partway through a project, get stuck in a mental block? Oh, I walk away. So the antiquing gel, it's not the same. The antiquing gel, I would say something more similar to the glaze is the paste, the antiquing paste. The antiquing gel is water based, and you could get that dark. It's not going to be that glaze, so I find that you will still see like the scuff on it. Yeah, so Chris, I walk away, and sometimes it just stays on the naughty shelf. A lot of the times it just stays on the naughty shelf, and every now and again I will go back to the naughty shelf and pull it off. But if it's something that like I'm just having a block on because maybe something didn't work out right, or if you guys remember the first time I did this crackle on the bottle and I sunk that acrylic paint into it, you guys can all tell on the video, I didn't like it. And I just threw that thing away the other day. So I kept it. But, I think the most important part is just walk away, maybe go on Pinterest, get some ideas for like whatever your project is, and then come back to it when you're fresh and have fresh eyes. But yeah, always, always, always walk away, because I find when you try to keep going, it just makes it, for me, I make a bigger mess of it, and then it will always end up in the trash when I do that. All right, so the next thing I want to grab really quickly is all right, let's grab a little bit of these. So I grabbed out two of them because I've said it before. So I'd had the antique bronze. I have the testers like a year and a half, 2 years before they ever came out to the public. So I bring this out to show you what I'm using because as you can see, it still has the label on it. This was the tester, but it's the same thing as the antique bronze. Hold on a minute. I'm also going to pull out the rich copper and the aged brass because you know I can't leave well enough alone and just do one color. I don't know. Again, do I ever do stuff the easy way? Nope. I don't know why. I would assume if I did stuff the easy way, my life would be a lot easier. Just like take the links out of my watch. All right, we're going to go in with the antique bronze first. And I'm going to load up that brush and then I'm going to get a paper towel and knock that all back. How can you guys tell? Thank you, words of truth. Naughty shelf. I need, yeah. It'll sit on the naughty shelf for a while. My bad. See, I knocked everything off yesterday, so now everything is combobulated. Actually, I knocked this stool off yesterday, and I, like, one of those, like, closed your eyes and cringe because I thought the camera was on the stool. But Troy always takes the camera off. I don't know, it's a thing he does. He takes the camera off and puts my the tape gun here for when we're packing orders. So thankfully, he had taken it down, and just the tape gun went flying, and not the camera. of boring if it was easy. I'm just saying, especially when, you know, you have people watching and waiting and do stuff the difficult way. Oh my gosh. So on Saturday, I didn't really do too much work. I did some work for DQ on Saturday. Well, obviously, I had creative hour, but I then had some other work to do. But then after that, I was like, I'm not doing any shop work, store work, because I was going to do it all yesterday. So I started pulling the stuff together for the celebration over on the YouTubes. Y'all, I am just saying those Happy Meals are going to be pretty epic, I think. Anyways, I would like to have them myself. So... And I seen Sue was really amazing. I love you too. Another cup, local? That's another cup, Troy. Ay, Dios. I love you too. Can you not get no more cups, please? Ay, 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 local. Anyways, I noticed a lot of you there was quite a bit, a handful that were like, oh, I thought I was subscribed, but I wasn't, and da-da-da-da-da. Just remember, if you want in on that Happy Meal, you need to be subscribed over there, because I'm going to go through, that's going to be the celebration that's over there for my subscribers over there. And before anybody says that that's not fair, I did a humongous one for just the book as well. So when I hit a milestone on the book, I did one on the book as well. So just so you know. All right, so I don't know if you guys can tell what we did on the outside there. We just kind of brought in all three of the colors because I couldn't decide. And then I just remembered that I forgot the top. So hold on a minute. What did I do with that? But when I did the prizes for the book, that's kind of what I did for those, is I put a lot of my favorite things, a lot of the things that I loved, and then of course, you know, some other stuff. But I don't know how much of this will even be seen because we're going to have that netting up here. Okay, it must not have been anybody important because he went and looked, but he's not telling me nothing. So it was a driver he probably didn't recognize. Okay, it's good. It's good. That's the main time something crazy happens in your life. Oh, yeah. Always. Okay, so what else am I forgetting? Is that it for... Oh, I'm forgetting one thing. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Well, actually. All right, I only have one flat tin. Where did it go? As if standing up is going to help me find it. I can't find it. And I don't want to open my new one. So I don't know if you guys remember, but when we did, hello. Thank you. When we did the crackle on the back, some of it got up on the wall around it. I know you guys always, even when I said it, the first few times that I said it and you started coming, it sounded like that to me as well. And I always thought it in my head that it sounded like that. And that's why I thought it was funny when you actually said that. It sounded like I was calling you. Hello. My brush guard won't come on. The heezy wheezy. Okay. We are going to take some of the red flame. And yes, it's red. But you see? And, oh, pooper scoopers. Well, it's right here at the top, so I'm going to be a dumpster diver for just a second. Okay, I can't. Did you guys notice my hair's purple again? Yeah. It's not blue and purple, it's just purple. Okay, we're going to go in with a little bit of the red flame first. Nope. The brush is it's too stiff. It's going to give me way more than I need. You like washing brushes, Terry. That's okay. You can use the brush that your brain even said don't use. Yeah, keep creepy wall crud. I don't know. Oh, come. Okay, I can't see. I'm going to have to stand up. So I'm just going to deposit a little bit of color on there because the only way you're going to see it is if we do something to it. So I'm coming in with the red flame first. That's a lot. Hold on. I didn't realize it caught that much. Oh well. I'll tone it back in just a minute. See, like, I don't know. Can you guys see? Right here, look. See those things that it's picked up on? It's the crackle. This one is the best one. It has the most. All right. Now we're going to bring in a little bit of light in there. And I have to bring it up on the entirety of the wall. Otherwise, it would look really strange in there if I just, see, I can't get the camera in there, but it looks really cool. Oh my gosh, Sue. The conversation that we were having the other day, I have to tell you so much more. What the heezy weezy? That is gonna bother my OCD like no other. There's like a hair, a brush hair in there. So the wax is picking up the brush hair. Goodness, cuggly muggly. Can you guys see that? Look at that in there. Isn't that cool? So it just kind of left almost like, I don't know. I don't know. It looks like creepy crawlers are coming out of the wall. It kind of just happened, you know, naturally as I was putting it in there. I wish I would have thought about it a little bit more and did a little more on some of them, but it's okay. What, Pops? I feel, oh, it's this box that I didn't do yet. I know, son. Mama's gonna take you to the Five Below, which is not really fair because there isn't any place that sells Android. Well, okay, I fib. There is, but I'm not spending $30 on a phone case, especially when I have to buy another one in a day or two. You know what I'm saying? Yes, baby? Oh, where'd you get that phone case? Okay. So that's, I'm going to leave that one. I hope you guys can tell, but there's a bunch of cool texture in that one. It's pretty cool. Pretty amazing. Okay, thinking we are good with the painting and stuff. I think it's going to be now just the pieces. And where are my pieces? Hold on a minute. Oh, they're over here. I found them. Hold on. Like I said, I was trying to clean my area in order to pack all those orders. Hi, Phyllis. You love Happy Meal, Tanya? I think everybody loves Happy Meal. Hi, Angela. I think I've won Happy Meal like twice. Once from a gal named Terry, and one's from Finnabair. All right, let's take our stuff out. This is actually a back that should not be. Oh no, we need to decoupage. Oh no, I forgot about the decoupage. Oh boy. Boy, oh 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 boy. Hold on. I got the papers laid out over here because of all the orders. So hold on. I had to lay all the papers out because of the orders and because there was so many different packs and all of that. It was just becoming a nightmare to try to fill everybody's orders with stuff everywhere. So, okay. Did we say this one? This one or this one? Top or bottom? Yay, Phyllis. Everybody's Happy Mail came. I told you guys I got all caught up. I went and checked all the spam mail. I found a bunch of them in there. I still have a couple people that need to answer me. A couple people said, yay, I won, but I don't have their address. I need address. It's helpful. In my humble opinion. Okay, Tanya says the bottom. And Tanya's the only one that's answered me, so, all right. Okay, let's do that. How many of you watched Creative Hour on Saturday? I really enjoyed being on with Lisa. That was her first time. I really enjoyed her. She's very, 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 very nice. She was so super nervous. I thought it was so cute how nervous she was because, I don't know, because I do it every week, so I'm just like, it's just Creative Hour. I know. I know, right? She was amazing. All right. So I actually want to try to get as much as I can with that being the centaur. The centaur. Troy James. Are you kidding me? Bring me my wallet, please. Go get mommy's wallet. Go get my wallet. Did you take out the cards too? Oh my God, this kid has got his turkey lips. Okay. I'm going to, because I can't tell, I want to just get the outer, and then I will try to center it up once I can kind of tell where the entire thing is going to land. You know how many times he has gotten me where I have gone to a store and I haven't had my debit card or I haven't had my credit card? And yes, I have it on my phone, but how many of you all have to count your cards to make sure you have? Give me my credit card. Give it to me. Give it to me. Don't laugh. You little chicken lips. No, I have given you old credit cards. Now I have to sit on my wallet. Ay, caramba. Troy. All right, let's cut. There you are again with your octopus arms. Now you're in my phone. Look it, you have a Troy envelope in my wallet with your, look. Look at how cute. He has a Troy. Look it. He has a Troy. He has a Troy. Okay, look it. Look. Here's your, here. Okay. Okay. Now hit the road, Jack. Okay. So we kind of know. I know. See, Samsung Galaxy S21 phone case. You see? Look. Troy, say hi to your friends. Tanya's saying hi to you. I catch Lisa when she can. She's great. Yeah. I caught her a little bit yesterday when she was talking about like the I guess I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. It like the patch? Is it she's doing like a patchwork kind of thing? Man, she's some of the stuff that she was doing with that she does Troy with her sewing machine, and she's like, if y'all have a sewing machine, you need to bust it out or something like that. And I'm like, man, my sewing machine has not been busted out since I don't know when. All right, so at this point, okay, now I'm going to, with the smaller one, I'm going to eat very lightly. I'm not going in with too much pressure. I'm using it because the point is a lot smaller on here. I used that one to score it at first, but now I'm using the smaller one to get in the little corners as much as possible. So when I do this, all I'm doing is breaking down the fibers in the rice paper, so that way I can just pull it away. I do not recommend using this because like even on this little one, it's wanting to rip the paper because it's just too sharp and too pointy. But I needed it to get as close as I can up in those little points there. All right, so as you can see now, it's scored quite a bit, and the idea is that I can hold the paper, right, and then it'll just pull away. Hold on. Okay. And I might have to put it back down and score it again because I don't want to cut it because I'm not going to get that same shape. If you can see, well, the outside of it, it's just as jagged. So I don't want to cut it. I would rather get the exact shape if I can. And I'm just going to forego that little one and use my Cricut because this one works and it doesn't rip the paper. And then it's probably, you know, the chances of it being perfect, you know, whatever. We just want it in there. Make sure now I've got a couple of different lines, so I want to make sure I'm pulling on the right one. And it didn't even end up in the middle, but oh well. And look at, we have little fibers out here that we need to trim. I tried, you know, like in home ec, I tried, you know, I was able to make a skirt, and my mom actually wore the skirt for like the longest time. And I don't know. I don't have the patience for it, oddly enough. I don't have the patience to do it. Okay. So, Troy, why are you bringing me my bag? Yeah, but it's not time to go anywhere, son. Is it because Mom said that I was going to take you to the store? Whoa, I need that. Huh? Is that why? All right, here. Decoupage, a small itty bitty tray. Why are you digging in my purse, Troy? So I just carry like a crossbody bag. It's enough to fit that wallet and like my phone in there. And don't you know, Troy will put like his phone in there, an extra phone case in there. He'll put like headphones in there and all this other stuff. Look at, he's giving me a receipt because he knows. I will scan it when I am done. Thank you kindly, sir. And it's just so funny because I'm like, Troy, it's this itty bitty, it's just a crossbody. I can't fit all of this stuff in here, son. He doesn't care. Really? Dang. See, yeah, no. And I probably, and my grandma was like it's like a seamstress. She was amazing on that machine. And, yeah, I can't. Okay, Troy, but put my wallet back and then go, just leave it. Don't mess around. Don't take out any cards. Okay, so let me get my, Troy, how now, brown cow, how? My glue gun? How does one lose a humongous glue gun? Like, how does that even happen? I give up on life, I swear. I tell ya. Oh, that's why, because it fell. Oh, remember the other day when I was like, oh, something fell. I don't know what's over there, but something fell. It was this. Yes, Okay, y'all. Enough of this stuff. Oh, don't sit on your glasses, Terry. That would be bad. So bad. Well, I've already stepped on them, so, I mean, could it be any worse? All right, so now, these. Hi, Sheila. I never like repairs, but I love sewing. Really? Yeah, I don't know. And I think now it would be an even bigger nightmare since I can't see. I'd probably sew my fingers together. Okay, these are a little bit grunged up, but I do want to grunge them up a little bit more on the faces, I believe. And we're just going to have to just start doing it. Like, because if I keep staring at it and trying to figure out, like, oh, this should go here, or this looks better there, or this, that, and the other, I'm not going to put anything down, and then it'll be a nightmare. I feel like I had more stuff, no? Oh, yeah, I did, over here. Because I want the little, see, like, the little cups and the saucers, and then there's, like, the fork and the knives and the spoons. Okay, let's not have all of this stuff out, Terry. I'm going to regret putting those in the water, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, so let's get a little bit of because I do want to. Did I just stick my finger in there? I do want to just a little bit more on the outside and on the sides because that's what's going to be seen. And I'm sure it's well dried by now, but if any of the black comes off, I'm not going to be mad at that. I might even grab some of the Annie Sloan black wax. I think we will. Okay. I specifically brought out another tray so I would have room, and on the tray I have phone cases, a phone. No, that's not what I want over there because I need room, but I need to see what I have. Let's move these over here. Hi, Nancy Church. Your sister made your wedding dress. My mom was going to make it, but had a stroke. Oh, are they really? Oh, that's amazing. How beautiful that would have been, and how special to have it specially made for you by your sister. All right, we're gonna take some of the Annie Sloan, the black. I'm just putting it on the oh yeah, I like that better. I'll show you guys. You see? It might even be cool later to go back and like do a little dot of the red on the knob, just for a little bit of interest, you know, just having like a little red. You can't make anything. Thank you, Valerie, for spreading the chaos. I appreciate that so very much. I don't know. We'll probably use this again, so I'm just going to put it over here on the table. Oh, we will use it again because we have those statues that I think we should put in here somewhere. And we definitely, he is way too clean. I don't know why. It never used to bother me that the camera was dead center, but I feel like I can't see anything now on my screen because it's dead center. And it's not like the screen is small. Okay, I am going to take, I don't have anything, oh, you guys can't even see it. Okay, now the hard part is you guys being able to see anything. This is what's going to be really gnarly, is you guys aren't going to be able to see anything because I am somebody who doesn't film. So we are going to work like this and see what happens. Okay, I probably will need to stand up. So I'm thinking that the draws need to be here. So we'll just start them there and see how it goes. It's been irritating me. I'm getting a kink in my neck. What's irritating you? Are you talking to me? I like it. I like it. Okay. So, hold on a minute. We have fuzz on there. Should it go freestanding or in there? Actually, I actually don't mind it free floating. although it's not realistic. I don't much care. Let's see how many times I burned myself with this hot glue gun. All right. Okay, on there. What? Your mother, father. What on earth? What on heaven on earth? Maybe it was. Maybe. I don't know. All right. It's magic. You hear him yelling? What are you yelling at? Certainly not me, because I cannot see you. Okay, I want one up like that. Can we? We have another page over there. How boring is this to you guys? Hi, Miss Edie. Thank you for spreading the blessings. Is this boring? I'm sorry. Telling you, I'm bound to burn myself at least a half a dozen times. So we'll see. And yes, I do have the hot glue finger thingamaboppers. Owie, 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 owie. Owie, 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 owie. Did it miss the glue totally on the back? It did. Hold, please. Oh, there's all the rubber bands that Prima loves to give me. Ah! See, now remember, it would be much easier if I could work on this down, but you guys won't be able to see squat diddly. So I'll go in with a marker, or not a marker, but a pen, and do some just like little squigglies on there. Oh, Phyllis, I'm jealous. Okay, we'll see what happens with the little book in a minute. Remember, I still want to get some gears in there too. Hold on, y'all. I want to get some gears and hang. And more, I mean, I wouldn't put this in an auction or anything. This is going to just be for just the sake of me doing it, and I enjoy doing stuff like this. I don't know that anybody would actually like this. Oh, no! Because, you know, we wouldn't do, hot glue, number one. Hi, Shonda. I'm sorry I didn't see you. Okay, are you dry, ma'am? I think you might underestimate your audience, Terry. Hi, Stephanie. What do you mean? Like being bored doing this? I'm really sorry if you don't like this kind of stuff, and if you don't like Halloween especially, I'm really sorry. I don't like all the gory stuff. But I like the freedom that, like, Halloween, like, there, you don't, I don't know, there's no rules, there's no right or wrong, you know what I'm saying? Look, you guys! And, oh, oof. We're going to have to put the, I don't want to have to glue the tops on. Wait. Because it's the little sugar and the teapot have tops. I guess I do have to glue it on. Well, I can glue it with hot glue because hot glue, we all know, hot glue doesn't stay on nothing for nothing. Nothing for nothing. Nothing, honey. So I could get it back off. How many times will Terry burn herself today? We will see. Because if I don't glue it on, then that thing is going to wobbly wobbly. It's going to be wobbly wobbly. Wobbly wobbly. Because we need at least the teapot. Should one of them be knocked over or no? Should it be all nice and tidy? I don't think so. Nice and tidy. Where are you? Where are you? Hey now. See, I knew I would use that bottle for something. Okay. Trying to squeeze the glue gun while you have tweezers in your hand is probably not the smartest idea. Or safe. Hi, Sarah. I have a lot of little. No tidy? Wait, no, not tidy? Or no, yes, tidy? Okay, so we have the little teapot. Hey, where did the forks and the knives go? Where did the forks and the knives go? There they are. Because we need a little stirrer. We need a little spoon. We need a little stir. No tidy on knocked over. Hi, Lori. I even have hope. Oh, I'm so confused because I'm an airhead sometimes. Oh, look at those cup of cups. Oh, no, the cup of cups are the same cup of cups. I thought they were different. A little cup of cups with the saucer. What's up? What's the haps? What's the haps, Paps? I'm kidding. Oh, he's over my antics anyways. A little dab will do ya. A little dab will do ya. Okay, where is the creamer? Knock one over or two. Okay, see? That's what I'm talking about, man. Okay. I still think it would have been a good idea to do, it might be too much actually having all of those on there. We could put them in other, but maybe they should be on the outside of the teapot. But then what are we going to have on the outside over here? I hate those glue web. That one's the Okay, pasta sauce. Yeah, you can have those. I see a mess. I see a mess wanting to happen here, and yeah, no. No. No, please don't make a mess. Please. I beg of you. I just want a couple. Why did we rubber band them? Like, really? Like they were gonna run away. Hi, Carrie. You're taking us with you to make dinner, Phyllis? Okay. Can you make my dinner for me too, please? Por favor. Okay, see, that's too many, yo. But I just wanted a couple. Well, maybe it won't be so bad because it's gonna be laying down anyways. Knocked over or standing up? We can't have it standing there because it's gonna block him. But it could be in the corner. Should that be knocked over or standing up? All right, where did my little cup go? And then what else is going in here though? Because something else needs to go in there with that. I don't know. Is this like he was sitting out on the little bench, having his coffee, and I don't know, something scared him away, so he ran? Or not? Do we like the bench or do we not like the bench? I'm not mad at the bench. Hold. Or do we want him in there? But I think he needs... Oh, sookie now. Terry, ya bozo. See, this is what happens when you have too much on your desk, y'all. Oh, baby. Knock over if you add glue like spilled water. That's why I was saying, like the UV resin. That's what I was saying, to make it look like something has spilled out of it. have him. I have gargoyles. Ooh, I have the little cloaky guy. Hold on. He'll be cool on there. Look. Okay. Yes, gargoyles. Hi, Denise. Oh my gosh. Can you guys see all the detail on the spoon? Ah! Did I just drop the spoon? Oh my gosh. Oh, found it. That's too small for Onyx to mess with, so she don't care about no doggone spoon. Okay, hold on. Where's the little... Oh, Terry. I know you guys can't see. It's at a slant on purpose. The sugar is slanted like that. Okay, so do we like the column in there with the hymns? Or should we just, well, I think this is going to go in the back here just to have some color back there. I was going to put it on the floor, but if we're going to put that in there, Robin, my friend gave these to me a long time ago and I made molds out of them. I think I'm just going to stick the vase in the back. I'll have the color. And then put the column in the corner or not? Or should it just be him? No, I just ignore her, Ashley. We don't need cutesy. So, okay, so the column, so then I'm just going to put the vase of flowers in the corner. Just so that there's a little bit of color. Something, something. Something, something. And then let's... Okay. I love how this is tipped like that. It's tipped on its little roly-poly side. Okay, now this is going to be in here. This little man, though, is way too clean. So I would much rather do him with the antiquing gel, but the time is running out, and I know we don't want to have a part 4 because that is just too much. So I will end up doing these little guys on my own, because I'm sure we don't want a part 4. We've already been doing this is the 3rd day now. Okay, that's some of the Annie Sloan, and I do want the antiquing paste. Where are you? Under here, because we need all of that to come to life. Troy, you guys see him? Let's just take some of that on top of What about having the pedestal lying down like it fell with the head laying beside it and the plants? Put it down like this. It's so long. The only thing we could do, actually, look, this is coming off because you know we love hot glue. This is why I was saying, like, if I was doing this for somebody, I wouldn't use hot glue. I think it lying down. Do we feel like it's too long lying down? Or no? Hi, Nancy. Nancy's come in a few times. Yeah, it's too long. And actually, I'm not mad at the lantern coming off because what I had intended at first when I thought about the columns was to put the lantern on the column. But we could put the head on there. I don't know. Should we just put it back down here where we had said? Hold on. I need to move this for a second because now I need to get that little bit of hot glue off. Troy, don't do that. I know I could heat it up. I just don't want it to melt and then get all over everything. Hi, Robin. Thank you. Yeah, I like it standing up. But I'm almost wondering if now I shouldn't put it. You know what? I think I'm going to actually leave the glue strands. It looks like webs. I'm almost wondering if I should put it up here like I had intended before I forgot about the column. Hi, Terry. Because I forgot about the column and I had intended I was going to put it up here. I could put it up there with now him. Oh, I kind of like that up there. I think he fits better up here than down here. What do you guys think? And then I could put the bench back down here. I just think that looks better. I think it makes more sense to have the book down here. I mean the book, the bench. Sue, am I off of it stopped broadcasting me on Facebook? I can see that I'm gone on Facebook. See, they're saying that I'm frozen. And I'm not frozen. So yeah, I don't know why it's saying that I'm frozen because I'm not frozen. Okay. So I think I like him better up here. So I think I'll put him up there. And then, I don't know, maybe we put him down here. I know, Helen, I see it. Poor Mary Sharkey is thinking that she's losing signal, and it's not that at all. It's just completely frozen on the book. Okay, so let's put, I'm going to put the column up there because I think it just looks better up there. And to be honest, it might not stay because it's only going to be on here with hot glue, and it's not terribly heavy, but it's got weight to it. Oh, now it says, we are having troubles. This may be a Facebook thing. Yeah, I already can tell you what has happened is somebody put copyright on my video again. Look at that. Oh, I love him. Yeah, it's now saying that. So I can guarantee you when I get off of here, I will see that somebody had put copyright again on me. We still have one more draw, and I think we'll put that up there somewhere. Okay, anyways, we've gone way over time. So I have a whole box full of stuff over here. So I will probably just sit and tinker with this, you know, in all of my free time. So I will keep messing with this. It's so funny. Like, what do you want me to do? Just get off of here. I can't see anything. It's like a big blurb on my screen. So I will keep tinkering with it. Can you guys see the little creamer that's like tipped on its side? So I'm going to keep messing with it. I have a bunch of stuff over here that I need to pull out still. So, oh, the little violin and the deck of cards. Oh, that's what I'm going to put over here. I have like the little bitty playing cards. I'm going to throw the playing cards all on the floor here. I'm just like, if you were doing 52 card pickup, I'm going to throw them all on the ground here. And that's what will fill the space right here. And then I still have to do all of these little boxes, and I have little bits. I still have a bunch of little bits and bobs in my plastic that's over here. Actually, I have 2 Tupperwares over here stuff. So I will finish that, and then after all of that's said and done, I'm gonna drape the black on the top. So I'll drape that on the top and then have that coming down in all kind of crazy, goofy, weird ways and stuff. So, but anyways, that's what I'm gonna work on. Can you guys see like the glue? Like bits and bobs that are like, I'm just gonna leave them because it kind of adds to the aesthetic of it all. Anyways, I will play with this, and you guys will see it when it gets done. But I will have, I can get the cards. That's what needs to be down here is the cards. The cards. Oh, the gargoyles. Yeah, because I still have, look at all of these creepy looking gargoyles. So we can have like, you know, different things in each one of them. Because these 2 will be more of the like little scenery bits. And then these will be just quick little things. It won't be like a whole bunch of stuff in each little cubby. Because then that'll be just too much. So anyways. The hangy bits. Yeah, the hangy bits. But I love doing stuff like that. I will probably sit here until I've got to go get Trevor and keep messing with it. Anyhow, Poor Terry is on replay. She doesn't realize that I'm over on YouTube still. Alrighty, y'all. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow with something, I don't know what, and I also still need to figure out what I'm doing on Saturday. And look at that line is still here. I was up at 6 o'clock this morning. Scary. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you back here tomorrow, same time, same place. Talk to you later. Bye.